Hey Warriors, I'm here with Mrs. Livier Santana, who's a former teacher at La Puente High School. Welcome back to LPHS.
Thank you.
And tell everyone, when's the last time you've been here on campus?
The last time I believe was in 2016, after I had retired and came back and did some work.
And you want to tell everyone what subjects you taught?
I taught Spanish 1, AP Spanish, the language, and Folklorico class at one time, and beginning ELD.
And she started here in the spring of 1991, correct?
Yes.
So what happened? Like there was no fall, you didn't do the fall, or like what made you come to La Puente?
No, actually I started here in the district teaching elementary at different schools at Nelson, Dibble, and Workman. And after Workman, at Workman, I had first grade and I was getting a little burned out. So I'd heard that there was a position open here at La Puente High School for the ELD. And so I applied and I was hired here in the spring. And so I came and just started.
And during your time here at La Puente High School, did you advise any clubs?
Yes, we had the Spanish club, and then we called it Spanish Folklorico. So we would do events with the Spanish club. We participated in parades, and we did fundraisers, Cinco de Mayo. We always made food for sale, but you know, it was a great event, and we had all kinds of things. We had a dance and fundraisers that we could do, and it was very eventful. The Folklorico Club, we did after school events also. Anytime I was invited to anything that was school related, we would go and dance and have a full repertoire at that time. It was great.
Yeah, I remember being here in the 90s and seeing your club. That's why I always knew there was Folklorico, because I would always see you guys ever all the time. So like you guys were like well known in the 90s.
Yes, yes. And we even did things in the district. The district would invite us to go to elementary schools or in the district events, and we did our Folklorico there.
So of all your time here at La Puente High School, what's probably your favorite memory?
The favorite memories, I think, were working with the students doing events like this, where we would get together and come up with ideas and decorate a truck or something. The district would lend us a truck for the parade, and those were my favorite times, you know, the after school hours when we would get together and do things together.
And now that you've been gone from La Puente High School, are you still in contact with any former teachers that you're like maybe close to during your time at La Puente High School?
Not former teachers, but what's so neat is I'm still in touch with a couple of students. I actually had a student come knock on my door, and she turns out to be a real estate agent now. And
how funny is that?
Yes, she's now 34, Joanna Corona, and I'm still in touch with her. And
But did she knock on your door knowing it was you?
No, actually she knew where I lived because she was one of the Folklorico students who had gone to my home for an event.
Oh, got it.
So she knew where I lived, and so I am in touch with some former students, and then she also contacts some of the other students during that time. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So one question I like asking the teachers when they come back, and to see if they do answer, is out of all the years you were here, you started in spring of 91 till when was your last year here?
2011.
2011. Of all those years, is there one year that sticks out to you the most? Your grad year?
Actually, thinking back, I had the privilege of being the one who said the names at graduation. So I can't think of one year that sticks out. I just loved when the year would be up and I would be asked again to say the names, and I felt
It was
so
like an honor.
Proud, yes, to be able to boom those names out.
You probably said my name then during my year.
Probably,
you started in the 90s, so yeah. So you left in the spring of 2011.
Yes.
What major departure happened from La Puente High School?
Actually, I took an early retirement because my mom became very ill. She was in the hospital in and out of the hospital about 8 months, and I ended up being the one to go every day to see about that, and it was getting too much. So I took an early retirement at that time.
Now, what do you want to let all these warriors know? What is Mrs. Santana up to now?
Mrs. Santana has a plaque on her car that says, "I'd rather be dancing." Because I'm still dancing. I
For all these
do,
years, you're
yes.
still dancing.
I was a Folklorico teacher here. I did Aztec dancing, and now I'm doing flamenco. So I'm not stopping. So I'm in my 4th year of flamenco. So I'm discovering my Spanish roots, let's say.
And it's good exercise.
And it's great exercise. I recommend it to everyone. Don't stop moving.
Right?
Spending a lot of time with her mom. My mom is turning 94 this year, so I'm enjoying spending and getting to know her, telling me stories from the old country, from Mexico. We're from Los Oajes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
coming
you.
back to
Thank
LPHS.
you.
I know there'll be a lot of warriors out there who are excited to see this because they have been asking for you.
Thank you so much, and I hope to come back.